Welcome back to On the Scene. We're now joined by Brian Williams, the general manager here at the Hilton Garden Inn here in beautiful downtown Suffolk, and Teresa Earls, our tourism development manager, to talk about a great topic, one we always love to talk about, Restaurant Week. Only happens twice a year, so you got to get in when the getting's good, so to speak. And Teresa, tell us a little bit about the history of Restaurant Week and how it brings us here to the spring of 2012.
Well, we do like to eat year-round in Suffolk, but Restaurant Week is the perfect opportunity to try a new restaurant or to go back and visit a familiar restaurant and try something new on the menu. We've been doing this for about 5 years now, where we take a week twice a year and make a culinary showcase so that we have different restaurants from throughout the city, whether it's casual dining or more upscale dining and everything in between. They offer a 3-course price fixed menu. So you can go in and get an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert for either $10 for lunch or $20 for dinner for the deluxe level, or the premier level is $15 for lunch and $30 for dinner. Right. And that is a wonderful opportunity to get out there and try something new. And it's just, we're bragging a little bit about our great restaurants.
Sure.
And I know Brian can tell you a little about the wonderful restaurant we have here today. So if that gives you any idea of what's going on.
Got it. But of course, the beautiful thing about this is you don't need a ticket.
Exactly.
It's just, you know, in some cases you make reservations, others you just show up, and again, they'll provide you, explain kind of how it works when you walk in a typical restaurant that's participating.
It is super simple. Like you said, no tickets, no vouchers. You're not printing anything off of the internet. Right. You are going into a participating restaurant, and they're going to present you with a Restaurant Week menu and their regular menu. So if you decide that you don't want to order off the Restaurant Week menu, you're more than welcome to just order from the traditional menu.
Right.
Our Suffolk-fun.com website, we have a Restaurant Week tab under Dine, and we keep all of the menus and details updated. So whether it's a restaurant that requires a dress code or they have specific hours of operation, you know, we have some restaurants who are only open for dinner, and in those cases, they're not going to open for lunch.
Correct.
But we like to post all that so you can make your reservations, and ideally you could eat a different place every lunch and dinner throughout the week. It's March 17th to the 24th, which is probably the most important part of this information.
Yes. When is it?
March 17th to the 24th. I believe that's a Saturday to Saturday. And then our fall event will be in November.
Okay.
So we're very excited about it.
And one of the things we're excited about is participation of Constance Wharf Grill, which is where we are today. Brian, tell us a little bit about this great facility that has wonderful views of here of the river.
Well, we're really excited to be part of Restaurant Week. And one of the things we're obviously well known for is our catering and for our weddings and things like that, but it's kind of a hidden gem here at the restaurant here at Constance Wharf. We feature cuisine. We change on an annual basis several times throughout the year, but we're really known for a casual American with kind of an upscale twist to it.
Right.
And so we're really excited to feature our wine pairings and our menu for Suffolk community.
And you'll be doing both lunch and dinner?
We will.
Okay.
We will do both. We're open from 11:30 until 1:30 for lunch, then from 5 to 10 p.m. For dinner.
And again, of course, the facility's open, not just, you don't have to be a hotel guest.
That's
you also can come in and go and partake of the great cuisine we have here at Constance Wharf Grill.
That's true.
And I know it's a secret to some people, but not to us, because we are conveniently located directly across the street at the Suffolk Visitor Center and the tourism office in the old Nansemond County Courthouse, which is ideal for us just to literally walk across the street for lunchtime. Right. But you're right at the heart of downtown. You are at the entrance, the gateway to historic downtown. So I think many people, especially residents, probably pass by the Hilton on a daily basis and don't realize. They may know that you have the 6-acre park and 28-slip marina directly behind, where we have TGIF parties and the Stars and Stripes Spectacular, and we have different events, but they don't realize that you have this great restaurant.
Right.
And not necessarily part of Restaurant Week, but you have breakfast too, and their breakfast is completely yummy.
That's right.
I must say. I've tested it, and it is Teresa approved.
Teresa approved, there we go.
So just the idea that people can come by, you know, they are missing it because they just see it and they don't think about it. It's a chance to kind of be a tourist in your own town, but maybe be a diner in your own town.
Exactly.
And try something new. You've seen a lot of the same places over and over again, but I bet you haven't been here.
That's right. And Brian, tell us, when you look at the hotel as far as how it sits from Constance Road, when you walk in, where are we located?
Yeah, we are at the corner of Constance and Main. Our back veranda, our back porch, looks out onto the Nansemond River, and we face Constance Road. One of the great things about the weather this year, that it's been mild right now, and we've actually had people out on the back veranda enjoying dinner in the middle of winter. So it's been fantastic out there.
And I keep looking beyond and I see the views. And even with it being winter and there's not as much greenery, it's still a really nice view of the water. And I'm thinking I wouldn't mind strolling out there on the veranda.
That's right. That's right.
And again, when you walk in the front door, of course, you have your reception desk to your left. You continue on through. You kind of have I don't want to call it a family room. That's really not what we're talking about there, but it's sort of a lounge area right there. And just take a left right there, right before you go out the doors to again, the beautiful views we're talking about.
Right.
And come on in. You have a reception desk right there to take them right into the restaurant, and they'll get you seated.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can accommodate quite a few people, so you can have a larger party here.
We can seat up to about 80 guests at the same time, so we have a great, good size.
And the space is flexible. I can see that you can move tables and things around, so it's probably also ideal for parties and baby showers and bridal showers and things like that as well.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think corporate meetings would also be nice.
Exactly.
Because I know a lot of people maybe want to use space in the conference center. Sometimes, luckily it's all, it's booked and it's full, but this is a great alternative to that. So if you're going to have a smaller meeting, say just 30 people, you could put tables together and if during certain times of the day, probably be a great, time to meet.
The setting is ideal for those types of functions, and that's one of our specialties, and the service is fantastic.
Yes.
So,
and you have a new chef, don't you?
We do. Chef Joanna McGinnis has been with us for several months, and she's done a fantastic job. We're very proud of everything that she's done.
I can
here.
attest to that too.
And of course, Restaurant Week is a perfect opportunity to try out restaurants or places that you haven't been, or maybe you've gone, but you hadn't gone back there in a while. So again, this is a golden opportunity to take advantage of everything they have here to offer at the Hilton, especially the Constance Wharf Grill, which again is where we're seated today. And Brian, if someone's watching this segment on the show and would like to get more information, what's a good phone number for them to call here?
Definitely 925-1300 will get you into the hotel switchboard, and they have much information as you'll need, and they can also assist in making reservations for you.
Great. So it's that easy. And again, that's whether you're participating in Restaurant Week or you're not. Again, the restaurant's here, so you're welcome to come take advantage of it anytime you'd like. Again, with the hours that Brian had mentioned earlier in the show. And as Teresa mentioned, it's not part of Restaurant Week, but they also offer breakfast.
Yes.
So again, that's another amenity, something you might want to check out. What are your breakfast hours? I don't know if we had that earlier.
We start during the week at 6:30 in the morning, and then on the weekends we open just a half an hour later at 7.
Okay, good deal. Now, Teresa, let's go back to Restaurant Week as a whole for just a minute. You mentioned the website, and of course that has information that'll be being updated daily with, again, to the restaurants and the menus and things. And again, just highlight again what people can pick up by going to your website, what they can find out about Restaurant Week.
Well, if you go to suffolk-fun.com/Restaurant Week, it'll take you directly to the Restaurant Week site. And we have information about the overall event, plus we have the participating restaurants, examples of their menus, so you can download it in a PDF form and you can plan out your meal ahead of time if you wish.
Good.
And sometimes that lets you choose which place you want to go on which night. Gives you an idea as far as that's concerned. Hours of operation, whether you're required to have a certain type of attire. We really want to make it easy for everybody. And our visitor center is open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if you have questions, you can reach us at 514-4130. And get all the Restaurant Week details.
And of course, if you come to Constance Wharf Grill, you can go right across the street and go meet the folks there at the Tourism Visitor Center. So there's a great opportunity to take advantage of that, and the beautiful new pavilion that we have out back. So again, you get a chance to sample both the river here and the beautiful sights over on this side. Go right across the road, totally different aspect. And again, you can showcase the beautiful visitor center that we have there.
Yes, and it's very historic. We like to say we're kind of the gateway, no offense that you're also the gateway, to historic downtown Suffolk, but you can start at the visitor center, and next door we have Riddick's Folly House Museum. And if you continue down Main Street, you're going to find Seaboard Station Railroad Museum and a host of other historic attractions and museums and just homes that have been repurposed. And we even do, which I know we've discussed before, our Legends of Main Street, a Suffolk Ghost Walk. It doesn't have to be Halloween to take a ghost walk. So that's still very popular, and we've already had one this year in February, and it was not one of those warm days that you mentioned. But yes, right across the street, by all means. And starting May 19th, we'll have the Suffolk Farmers Market right across the street. At the pavilion that you just mentioned, it's a beautiful open-air facility. So that gives you really the best of all worlds.
Exactly.
You can have a great meal. You can go buy your fresh fruits and produce. You can go shopping at a boutique downtown, take in a show at the Cultural Arts Center, and you're all within 5 minutes of
Right.
where you started. It's amazing.
And of course, with Restaurant Week, the great thing is while certainly we want to showcase downtown all the great restaurants and events and activities and things that we have down here, we also it's spread out across the city.
Sure
So again,
is.
there's different corners there you'll be covered. And again, if you go to the website, check it out, you get a chance to get a feel for where everything is. And again, they'll have websites and information for the individual restaurants as
Yes.
well, in addition to the menus, which of course that's what everybody wants to find out about. But Teresa, let's talk again about the dates.
Yes.
And again, what's the best way to get information on Restaurant Week as a whole?
March 17th through the 24th, and suffolk-fund.com/restaurant week, and our number is 514-4130.
And again, how Restaurant Week is set up, again, you kind of have two tiers depending upon the restaurant or the facility. So if you
Exactly.
could highlight that one more time for
Sure.
us.
The deluxe menu offers lunch at $10. That's for all 3 courses, as well as dinner for $20. Then the premier level is $15 for 3 courses and $30 for dinner. So in some cases, $30 for a 3-course meal is a fabulous deal.
Exactly.
So it's a wonderful opportunity to get out there and really enjoy every single moment of your meal.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to Restaurant Week, and hopefully you'll participate in it as well. Again, whether you go once, twice, or as Teresa mentioned, you can go twice a day for 7
That's
days
right,
if you want
every
to.
day.
They'll be happy to have you. So again, great opportunities there. And I want to thank Brian and Teresa for being with us to talk
you.
about Restaurant Week and highlight things here at Constance Wharf Grill. We'll have more on the scene when we return.